For the longest time, they lived by a voice that wasn't theirs. It told them what to want, who to be, how to speak. It didn't shout. It whispered just loud enough to drown out their own truth. They followed it through school, into jobs, into relationships. And with every step, something inside got quieter. Not gone, just buried beneath shoulds, expectations, and fears. One day they sat in a café. No noise, no one talking, just a song playing softly overhead. A lyric reached them not like a message, but like a memory, and their chest ached, as if their real voice remembered itself. They walked home in silence, but the silence felt different now, like space, like an invitation. They whispered something they hadn't said in years. It felt clumsy, but honest. They started writing again. Nothing big, just sentences that didn't need approval, pages that didn't beg for praise, words they didn't edit to make them palatable, words that felt like them. The old voice returned. Of course it did, whispering, "Who do you think you are?" And this time they answered not with argument, but with stillness, a refusal to obey without listening. They revisited places where the voice had been loudest. Family dinners, performance reviews, silent car rides. But now they walked through those memories with their own voice beside them, no longer alone. It wasn't easy. Some days they echoed others without thinking, but the difference was now they noticed. Now they paused, and sometimes that pause changed everything. They practiced saying no, not with anger, but with clarity. And they learned saying no to someone else could be saying yes to themselves. Even if their voice trembled, it was still theirs. They began to sing in the shower again. Not well, not loud, but joyfully. And that, they realized, was their real voice, imperfect, alive, and unashamed. In a dream, they found a locked box labeled "Do Not Open." But they did. And inside, all the words they were once told were too much, too soft, too strange. They read each one, and wept, and smiled. Their voice didn't roar. It didn't dominate. It steadied. It soothed. It said, "This is what I feel." And even if no one clapped, it mattered, because they had spoken it at all. One day, someone said, "You sound different." They panicked for a moment, then breathed, and replied, "No, I sound more like me." They still hear the old voice sometimes, but now it's just another sound, background noise. Their real voice lives closer to the surface now, tender, bold, and learning. And every time they speak with it, sing, write, whisper, breathe, they remember. Their voice doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. It only needs to be theirs.